Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. All right, hope we're doing well. Something a little bit different today. We're going to test drive the Smarter Collector platform that just launched today by my friend over on Instagram, Cardi C, or the Smarter Collector on Instagram as well. Check out the site, and you can download this app for free. Pretty excited to have it. I was fortunate to be involved with the beta testing and all that, so you'll see I've already got quite a few cards uploaded. So we're going to kind of go ahead and mess around with this a little bit today, just check out some of the features and kind of talk cards for a few minutes. So all right, so let's start off here. This is just kind of the main page. You've got collection and financials there. These are all the cards I've uploaded so far. I've got 47 cards uploaded. Obviously not my entire collection or anything like that, but I've just been kind of, throwing up a few here and there when I get some time. Yeah, so it's been pretty cool. I like how they display very nicely here. You've got all the details, the grade, the subject name. You can sort in a few different ways here. This is by recently added, so I just added this Aaron Judge here a couple minutes ago. You could sort by release year, so newest to oldest. Purchase price, so you can input all that information when you upload a new card. If I click on this Mike Trout here, you'll see the information. So you'll see I paid $804.36 for this card on April 12th of this year. Get the images there, uploaded from the PSA scans, all the details. You can input all that information. So pretty cool. It looks very nice, very aesthetically pleasing. Just kind of see your collection like this. And then you can get into other things as well. So if we go over to Sandbox, I like this. I'm obviously somebody that, likes to rank my cards and all that kind of thing. So I've created my own sort of list here, card rankings. So we'll click on that. You'll see over here 46 cards are ranked. These are not actually ranked in order right now. I've actually messed them all up because I don't want you to see what my rankings are, because I'm actually about to do my I'm going to be doing my next top 100 here pretty soon, so I want that to be a surprise and all that kind of thing. So these are all out of order, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty convenient for doing that type of thing though, because so like this Aaron Judge here, I just uploaded, so it hasn't been inputted into the rankings yet. So I can just drag this, pull it over here, and kind of think about, okay, this would be card number 15 or whatever, hypothetically speaking. So I really like this. It's very convenient. You can do different types of rankings. I could create new and do like one that's just baseball or just vintage or anything like that. So you got a lot of different options there. The tier rankings I have not done anything with yet, but you can see here, this would be fun as well. You'll have all your cards down here, and then up here you can create your own tiers. So I could change this. I've done this before, like on my own Google Sheets. I can't remember what all the names were though, but I think it was like Premier. Oops. How do I do that? Is that not like saving? Do I have to click this? I'll have to mess with that. I'm not sure. I haven't tried to do that yet. But yeah, you can. So like drag. I assume you just take it like this. So like this Beatles card here, it's not like a favorite or anything. I'm trying to sell this card actually, so I'd probably put this down here in like a lower tier. This Judge obviously is a big card, so I could drag that up, put that like in the top tier. Let's do a couple more here. This Trout would be obviously a big one. That's like a top tier card. So you can see there's a ton of options with this kind of stuff. Like once you sort of like customize it to whatever you're doing or whatever, you can kind of put your cards in categories. This Elvis rookie's a big one here. And then within the tier, you can rearrange them. So like if this was my favorite of this kind of top tier, I could move those around. And yeah, like this Trout would be a big card. That'd be up here as well. So that's pretty cool. Perfect for somebody like me that likes to mess with this stuff and do videos and all that kind of thing. So I haven't looked too much at this yet. The Keep First Available. So I assume this is sort of when you're trying to make like buying and selling decisions. We could look at this and call it just put something generic for now. Let's just put keep or sell. Create sandbox. Let's see what this looks like. I haven't even. Okay, so this would be pretty cool. Like I was just saying, that Beatles card, that's for sale. This is for keep. I already sold this, so we could put that one over there. Other cards that I have this one for sale. This Elvis PSA 8. I've got that on eBay. I have this Trout on eBay just for like a monster price, just if some whatever person wanted to get crazy, but I'm not actually trying to sell it, so I'd put that over there. This Judge I'm going kind of back and forth on. I don't know. I'm sort of on the fence, but just hypothetically we could put that there. This Harper, of course, I would keep that. This Harper. I have this listed on eBay too, but again, just monster price, but just for this exercise, let's throw it over there. This Elvis, for keeping for sure. So it's pretty easy. I mean, it's pretty easy to, move these around and, back and forth here all over. So pretty cool. I like that feature as well. So that's the sandbox. You've got, again, the card rankings, the tier rankings, and then that keeper available. You can go in here to stats, which is pretty cool. And you can look at sort of a comprehensive, details. So like as you put the purchase prices in there, you can see down here collection insights. So you can sort by like highest price. So that Trout's the highest, most expensive card I've added so far. $804.36. Then the Betts Heritage Gold was $755. Trout Red Sapphire was $568. For all the cards that like I had as a kid or whatever, like I just put like $1 or nothing. Like I pulled that Tiger Woods out of a pack, 25 years ago, so it's not really any cost on that one. Same with like these 89 Fleer cards, like these 86 Fleer cards I got for Christmas as a kid, so I didn't, there's no cost there really. Like some of these Dutch gum cards were so cheap, like, $3.26. I didn't include the grading fee, so that's something I could adjust if I wanted to, like show a more accurate reflection of the actual total cost. But yeah, so my total investment there so far from these 47 cards was $6,714.59. Again, I haven't put the values in yet. I'm not in too much of a rush to do that. I mean, the values are so subjective, and like I said, I primarily have mostly rare cards and stuff that don't have a ton of comps, but I do have all the values estimated in my other spreadsheets and stuff. So average investment for cards so far $142.86, and then you can do this as well, like if they're autographed or patches or anything. But this is pretty cool too, just a breakdown by category. So vintage non-sport, baseball, football, just a little golf there by grading company. So all my cards that I've added so far are in PSA cases. Yeah. And then over here, there's a want list. I haven't done this yet. Yeah, I'm personally, I'm more prioritizing just like the collection management of what I already have, I think, relative to the like a list of cards I'm going after. And then projects, you can do this too, like if you're like doing like any sort of like certain runs or like, collecting type projects, project name, description. Then you can add the cards that you've uploaded to it, like to kind of, I think of somebody like Shane with his Warlords project or, something like that. You could title it there and then add all those specific cards to that as well. And then financials, let's see here. I haven't looked too much at this yet, and this probably is not going to apply to me because I haven't listed any transactions in here. But yeah, you can track your costs and selling fees and shipping fees and all that. So pretty cool overall. Excited for Chris. Obviously, it's a great platform, and like I said, it's free right now. So I don't know what the future is in terms of any potential cost or anything like that. But as far as I know, it's this is something anybody can just go download and sign up for. So I'll leave the links in the description. But yeah, you can just search the Smarter Collector and you should be able to find it pretty easily as well. So, but yeah, pretty cool. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. I've got a lot of ideas on how to use it, especially for like videos and this kind of stuff. And then especially like with the card rankings and those sandbox features, the tiers as well, I think will be really interesting once I get more into that. And get more cards uploaded too, obviously. So yeah, just wanted to show this off today. Yeah, check it out. Especially if you do anything like this, like the stuff that I do with collection management, that type of thing. It's very helpful. So yeah, all in all, I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, I look forward to seeing how other people feel about it. And yeah, kind of just take it from there. But yeah, otherwise, hope everybody has a great rest of the day, great weekend, and we will talk to you again soon. Take it easy.